Hi guys. Today I think you can see with my eyes that I've been an emotional wreck, and I am like emotional over a lot of things, but mostly today it's happiness today. And for some reason, when I decided that I want to actually record, I felt like I needed to start with a prayer today. Lord, I cannot thank you enough. I want to thank you for all the challenges that I've faced since I've been born, because they've made me the person that I am today. Thank you that I'm unable to be something in someone else but myself. Thank you for all the trials and tribulations. I'm not asking you to take the tears away from me, but I ask you to give me strength. I'm not asking you to take all the challenges away or make my life any perfect, but I'm still asking for strength to continue. May you be with anyone else, Lord, that is unable to speak like I can, that is unable to reach out to anyone like I can, that is alone in a corner somewhere but watching this video. May you reach out to them and give them strength. In your holy name, amen. So, I'd actually like to start when I decided that I am going to leave Cape Town. And I have a video where I say the real reason why I left Cape Town. And for the longest time, I pondered about it, I thought about it, and I found every reason not to do it. But I eventually knew that I had to, and I took the decision and I did it. Most in life, nothing is easy. Like nothing, you can't just decide you're going to stop your job and then have it easy, or quit your job and then have it easy. No. But like it was well thought. And challenges that I'm facing are challenges that I thought that I'm going to go through them. I knew that I'm going to go through them. So I've actually wanted to share the story for a while, but I had to check. But all is well now, so it's safe to share. Because the people that I'm talking about are going to know I'm talking about them. But now we are good and I'm really good. But I do want to share because it had a big impact. So ndafaka kileta that nge-31st kaDisemba 2022 ndiyagqibelisa uphangela. I am going to move to East London. And I did all the processes, and then February, I knew that I'm going to leave Cape Town officially. So February, I decided I'm going to have myself a send-off party, and I invited my people. I have friends with whom I have lots of people who are friends, but then I have my people. Now those people are my people, and I believe, Okanya, I'd like to say that I always make it a point that they know, or they feel, or and yes, they get it that they are my people. So on my last day in Cape Town, that was Saturday, kuba ndizawuhamba Cape Town the Tuesday. So I had a braai with all the people that are, okay, this is what used to happen in Cape Town every Friday. Colleagues nam at my place, not every Friday, but almost every Friday. And we always had somewhere to go. This is because I was single. Most of the people bebehlalisana bechatile. And then I was just staying with the kids. So it made people free. Ke story zase Blukombos go 19 phofu qala go 21 ayi jonga kwakumandi noba kuyiwe. Then I just remembered Uvuyo Duna, may he rest in peace, because he started this whole thing of, okay, jonga mihla siyeza. He's a colleague / friend / Uvuyo Shem, but he passed away wadutyulwa. Yo, one of the highlights, the last moments zamekapa. But he was one of the people that would call and be like, yes, mihle ukhona, ndithi ewe ndikhona, sure, ngefowuni sekugaleleka abantu. You think I mind? Ndibe ndiqonda kuzochilwa kube mandi. Yo. Okay guys, on another note, zazinge-cute iitishala zesikolo ekwakusithiwa yi-Blue Kombos High eyayisecam kweMasibambane apho ndandititsha khona. Kwaku-cute everybody there who's male. So they used to come over and hang out. We befriended each other, became brothers and sisters. Bekumandi man. It was very nice. Kuchilwe again. Ndukati ice, ndukati ndon. And I didn't mind. I only had one rule, okay? No one is to go inside the house because I have a daughter. So I don't want these males difunde emna emntaneni wamba uyi-rapist umntu. They knew Geshem and they respected that so much. And they even like they would stop each other. Hey undu, ebethe undu akungena into endlini wena. So I always loved them for that. And so I sent out invitations to everyone to have my selfie send off. And I was looking forward to literally having a formal thing, because we've always hung at my place, but we were going to have a formal thing, and it was not going to be just a formal thing, it was going to be a formal thing that was my last with them. So I was like, okay. So yeah, and my people didn't come. I think you heard what I said about my people. My people didn't come. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope I'm not missing anyone. 5 of my people didn't come. Okay, I have been labeled in the past as a drama queen, as a drama. My one very close friend, a former close friend, used to tell me about une-Clarendon eninzi, une-white school eninzi. People don't think like you. And I have spent most of my life, guys, thinking or expecting people to think like me. Like if I would jump off a bridge for you, I would expect you to do the same. But I'm learning that that's not how life works. It doesn't work like that. So I kept on learning as I was growing up that. And also, like, I remember one time, like, abantu guys, I remember one time a friend lost a family member. So the colors and the creative group, but guys, we need to ubeti mali, take it to the house, and yeah, as friends. And people were like, no, you don't do that. And I was like, oh, no, I'm not friends with Ubani, so you can't expect. But I'm not even upset by this. I'm trying to show you how I learned. Okay, you can't just expect because you are at a certain point. Everyone can just chip in, not be like and bev together. But then people are not thinking like that. So I was learning a lot. I also had a toxic trait. This one former friend of mine, Shem, that she also taught me that if ndixabana nawe mandingathi wayinyanisile ubani ngawe, then you spreading the fight, you including nobani ngoku yabo. So I learned that as well, which I'll always appreciate. But now it got to get back to this party of mine. Ndiyenze le party ke yo email friends zam show up, I ke chomi zam, like 4 or 5 of my people were there, and my people ke ngoku abandithetha ngabo bengazanga, they sent text excuses after excuse after excuse, and I was so upset. I was so upset. I was so upset. Okay, obviously side discuss like, but why are your friends not here? Upubani not ubani angabikho ndu hayibo mihle ndithi yo upubani not ubani ndithi yo. So it got to a point where Kaba kwakusenzelwa mna ke i-surprise ntontoni, but there was a misunderstanding kule surprise ntontoni because ndinglo zenzele into nda-invite abantu. So baxakiwe, I don't know how it went, but there was that. And then I got information about what happened. Clark Group be creative as well. And I think it got to prove exactly what I know, okanye what I've seen or what I'm learning about what you would do for omnye doesn't necessarily mean they would do for you. And naleyo into I learned doesn't have to create hard feelings. I call hard feelings, Blondo. It's just how life is. Because now I'm sure I've got people where they do more for me than I do for them. So that's just how it is. And then Gogo, I posted the drama game in me. I posted, but can they never even come to my father's funeral? I don't ever want to see them. Wada. And then I also posted pictures with them, that I was with them. Diba cryonish. Okay, that part I'm embarrassed about. Diba cryonish. But even when I posted that, some people on my WhatsApp were laughing. Oh, Tiko mihluqalile ngedrum. And I really assumed that go later on, they all know, I don't mean it that way. I was hurt, Ngalamin. But apparently it hurt them as well. And yeah, caused tension. Tension that caused me anxiety for 4 months. Was it 4 months? February, March, April, May, June. 4 months, yeah. It caused anxiety. I would wake up I was like, what the fuck? I'd wake up and be like, I can't believe I'm Teti Nobani. I can't believe in the bone then go man ngathini ndisandolahlwa ndiqoba ndine-attachment issues because wow, people just move on. I have people that have moved on from me and they never looked back, but I still hold on, and I'm like, why was I never told kwakutheni, so I can say sorry, so I can apologize, just a chance to apologize. But it's just life, it's how it happened. And then ndamka ke to East London, deep broken hearted there's of friends, but we made up, we spoke, yeah, we cool. And then when I got here, now you need to think about this. My people, the time that I moved to East London, that first month is the time that I needed them the most. I needed them the most. So I feel like also video, I want to like pinpoint on how friends need to realize they hurt us, and we also need to realize that we hurt friends. They hurt, and we always assume by it's death, car accident, love life that hurts. Friendship hurts as well. So I needed them so much, and yeah, we were not talking at the time. I have a feeling of forgiveness. I have forgiven, and I hope they have forgiven. But andilibali, but I don't hold grudges. But I don't know. But I don't hold grudges. One thing, I thank God for that as well. Not that andilibali. Then I live la feeling that I had. But anyway, with that being said, so I moved, ndazohlala apha ndathi ndabanida, ndane-lonely nights, ndane-sad nights. I had friends get up in Mount. A friend of mine was already here from Cape Town. She moved to East London before me. I started to have a life. I had a life. Yo, I had a life. And then my biggest fear again, Gogo, was finding a job. And I was like, I know as a teacher that so I told myself I'd title this video God, because I don't know why I've spent 15 minutes talking about other things, but the crux of it all was God. I want to talk to someone that has no idea about God or is starting to doubt God, because I've been there. I've doubted God. My eyes are scorching red right now because I've been crying the whole morning, feeling bad for doubting him, and also just being grateful. I got a job like in February, bruh. Difika. I got here mosmna. Nahamba school to school. Chaza imeko yam. I met this lady. I posted her on Facebook a while back, and she went crazy. She was like, "There's no way umntana ongangawe uzoyeka umsebenzi for umzali asagqiba angaphangeli." Those were her words, and she was like, "Count me in, take my number, I'm helping you, we are job hunting, we are." And she was like, "Listen, I know a school like so and so, my sister just left, we leave, get there and tell them and hear what they have to say. If we call me." I went to the school, did as she said, and I'm phone lady, you don't even know me and you showed such support, such kindness. But in the long story short, governments pay until this day I can never tell you what really happened. Later, whatever, but pay. She was devastated. I was devastated. Ndagoa. The school called me. It wasn't what I was gonna get paid, but I'm hoping that while you are listening, you note that this is God. This is God. Then I got paid 5,000. I was so glad and grateful. And then ndaphuma kwesa sikolo, I think ndihlele 2 weeks. Ndaya kwesi okondikuso for 7 months. I'm telling you about God. The same woman called me and she was like, "Mamela, enye ichomi yam iyahamba. Ndiza kuzamela pha uba okuba ungene ubambele laa ndawo kuyo." Ndayibambela 7 months. And like ndathatha ixesha upeya, but xa ndipeyile ndipey back pay, ndiphinde ndingapeyi, phinde ndipey back pay. Like everything was just godly, everything. Yaphela i-contract yam, as I mentioned, nge-1st December. And I told myself, I'm going to rest. I'm not going to have any anxieties. I'm going to enjoy December, which I did. Then when everyone started going to work, then that's when I was like, okay. Until I posted on Facebook. On Facebook, I posted that I'm unemployed and qualified teacher Landoni. I cannot believe the number of shares and people sending me inboxes a post. And so, before I tell you about today, I want to tell you about God. That the weirdest thing about God is that he never gives you what you want when you want it. But he just does things ngendlela ekwenza ulunywe man bengathi unenimba bengathi andiyazi ngathi nguwela uzalwayo ozala yena okanye nguwela uzalwayo, but banalento man inside that I cannot keep quiet. I'm very sorry. A lot of people ask me, how do you do it? How do you talk about your life on socials and everything? It's for that girl, that woman that's my age, that's looking at me thinking, how does she do it? And when I post with a weave, she's convinced that my life is perfect. No, it's not. No, it's not. But God is, and God pushes. And Kebandase, faith is all we have. In any case, so last night, a friend of mine sends me a voice note about uzuke umamele ubanbani on Instagram. And then I'm like, okay. This morning I was like, okay, I'll sit and listen, and I did. There was a video, pray for your friends. So I was like, hey, guys, Galapo, having friends like that. Like, I have a friend that said, Chomi is stationary list kami yon. Please don't feel pressured. I'm not saying but people should do that, but I'm saying but I have people like that, and that's also because of God. And so I have a friend that said, "Mandim stationary list kami." I have a friend that I recently, like, Sisandovana, we haven't been speaking for a while, and we spoke, and she was like, "Ugh, it was ridiculous why I was upset with you," and yeah, and we did, and she's constantly checking on me. She's constantly like, "How are you doing? How's home?" So like 35 days, and then she'll check again. That means the world to me. So I listened to the video, and the video was like, you need to pray for your friends. You need to, and I was like, okay, wow, God, wow, that I have people like this. I have people calling me, mna. Omnye called me and I was like, "Yay, diboni post to Facebook, ba you unemployed, kwathini." And I said, "No, I'll talk to my mother." And I was like, "Thank you." And even the people sending me posts, everything, man, it's godly. It's just godly. It's godly. So today I just wanted to give God the praise and acknowledge him. I'm still nowhere near to where I want to be, like that Cooper and that nice house and that nice cutie pie next to me, married or not, and my kids are happy, and Ambesa's graduation. I'm still nowhere near that, but now I know God is with me through that journey to those things. I know God is with me. Like, I want Atule to have nice things in life. I know God is there. So today, this morning, I woke up and I just listened to that video my friend told me about after ndinxibise uMio and Mio wam. Oh guys, namhlanje umntana munxibe etransportini. I woke up at 5:30. The transport iyafika ngo-10 to 6, and I usually wake up at 4:45. Caba i-alarm yam ndandiyicimile mos ngokuyi-holiday, so caba ndiyisete ngoku for yesterday qha, khange ndiyisete for the rest of the week. Ayakhala, I woke up at 5:30. There we are rushing to endlini noMio. Nesiqala sinqonqoze ke for ungena, and then amanzi yohlamba yonke loo nto. Ndafuna lo mntana sweet ndamsetransportini xa ipipiza, ndathi driver nxibisani khona itshomi yomtshana wam phaa, ndathi Steve nxibisa mntasekhaya umntana, ndamsa neesheti zinakhe ndazihlangu kwanxityiswa etransportini. Anyways, so here I am laying after listening to that video from the one my friend told me to listen about, or to rather. So uCalifornia, it's a subject advisor. Umuntu omkhulu ke esirhulumenteni. Hi Mihle. Okay, ke. I do not mean to brag, but one thing about me and my job, if you are close to me, you will know how ndiyayithanda teaching. Yeah, ke marking ke. Ungandibuzi nge-marking. I get depressed when it's marking, but I love teaching. So also I am able to sell myself. Hey, mama. She was calling me and she was like, she needed someone for ipost endaweni ethile and ufonelwe kule ndawo, and she thought of me. I literally heard the angels singing in heaven. Hallelujah. And I was like, definitely I'll take it. It's definitely far from where I was working last year, but babes, I'm going to wake up in the morning and go somewhere and dress up. And I was growing my hair. Been sitting for how long I stay unemployed, but but I was like, oh, it's too soon. I'll continue growing my hair. So with that being said, whatever you're going through, you're unable to pay for your fees, Zomtana. You are unable to, oh bruh, I suffer, but soze nivume ngam. So thank you guys. I will see you Monday. I'll tell you how the school was. I can't mention the name of the school, but I'll tell you how my day was on Monday. Thank you. Bye.